let's get into
No, it's just how he wants to dress normally.
something I think is superior. Well, which is the Switch, because I absolutely love my Switch. I play my Switch a lot. Let's get into some sales.
2, 5, 7.
I have not played my Switch in months.
Okay, I'd like to point out that the point of linking this wasn't to talk about whether or not they were going to hit their sales goals. I was going to troll, but I'll do this at the start of the podcast. I don't want to troll anymore because I feel bad. I just want to apologize to Ben and move past my troll that I was about to do with these Xbox sales versus these Switch sales.
But Grim, so they have stated, what do you got as of September 30th? The Switch, what do you got, had 22.86 million units, along with 111.1 million games sold for the system. Nintendo's previously forecast that it would do 20 million Switch consoles during the current financial year, fiscal year, which ends March 30th of 2019. And they've currently sold for this year 5.7 million. So, will they meet that goal? I personally think it's going to be. I'm right along with the I think he's new CEO, whatever, new chairman, the new CEO, Shiritaro Furukawa.
You know what? Don't butcher his name, dude. Just say new CEO.
I have a question for everybody about this.
Yes.
You know how they had the first release of consoles and later they have like a different version of it?
Yeah, and they're coming out with a new
like
version.
PS Slim, and also Nintendo had the one with the dog bone control and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think that Nintendo Switch is going to do something like that?
Well, they already announced it.
Announced.
They already announced it. It's coming out next year.
They have?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a whole new console? Like
Well, they haven't said. Okay, so
me
me and Grim have two different views on it, so we're going to see what happens when it comes out. Because I said they're going to make one smaller. I think, Grim, you said they're going to make one bigger. So
I don't think they're going to make one smaller. I think they're going to make one that fixes the issues that they have now.
Or more powerful.
yeah,
Well, for example,
1080p.
the lack of a earphone port. Which
That
makes
too.
it so that you can't freaking do voice chat easily on that.
There
thing.
is a headphone
Stuff like
jack.
that.
Can this thing go 4K, the Switch now?
No.
No.
Do you think that would be something that they would add?
I don't know if they're going to do that.
Not 4K.
Can I be honest? Like, who freaking needs 4K?
Nobody needs 4K.
Nobody, but I'll just... I don't know.
Yes, your games look awesome in 4K. Cool, great, awesome. I'd rather have games than a system that can produce 4K right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep
So.
making games.
Okay.
All right. So we're getting off topic. Let's get to this sale. So, we've got a few games coming out for the Switch pretty soon. Obviously, the biggest one is Smash, and we got tomorrow. We got the Nintendo Direct. That's 40 minutes just about Smash Brothers.
Again?
Yes.
We already know everything we need to know about Smash Brothers.
Well, no, they're announcing all the characters tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Give me a new character. All right, I'm in.
Well, like I like.
Hang on a second. Look, hang on a second. Aaron, sacrifice the chicken. I'm gonna stop my prayer to get Ryan.
Okay.
All right, let's go. It's Ryan time, baby.
Hey, you got Simon Belmont. Be happy.
No, I want
hell yeah.
Ryan.
Anyway, so I think Smash alone, on average, I would bet is going to sell around 6 million Switches alone.
I don't think it's gonna sell 6 million Switches because I think people have already bought it for that. That game is gonna smell.
It's gonna smell.
10 to 15 million because that's what that game does. That's what Smash does every time.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the year, there's gonna be 2 games that like 3 games that have been like insane, and that's gonna be Red Dead and Spider-Man. Those 2 games, those 3 games are gonna be the games that sell gangbusters.
Oh, and
Look at Silver
okay, so this is one thing I didn't notice, Grim, because you're talking about Smash Brothers, and I've been paying attention to like the fighting game community, and part of the fighting game community is kind of pissed right now, even though I think it's for really dumb reasons. Evo and other fighting game like conventions are finally doing away with Melee.
You don't want to. I don't look. I've already triggered a couple of communities. I've already had an argument with Ben. I do not need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Smash is not a tournament game. I'm sorry. I don't think Smash is a tournament game. Never have. I think Smash is a fighting game that has too much ridiculous imbalance to be a fair fighting game. For Christ's sakes, the last tournament they had, the last like 6 people, like 6 or 7 people that were in that tournament, most of them were using Bayonetta, and people, people started leaving because Bayonetta is so unfair that people were just walking away. and didn't want to watch the rest of the tournament or the final round.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, if that game wants to be respected at the fighting game community by actual fighting game community and not the Smash fanboys, they need to fix the balancing in that game because it's just not balanced well.
Well, it's crazy. Like, I did not know like how much like people obsess over Melee. Like, I was reading that these people are like super mad. Like, and that like even at the last Evo that the cash prizes winning for Melee were really low because they didn't really want to sponsor it. Nobody wants to.
Well, there's like 1% of the community likes that game.
Yeah.
But that 1% of the community happens to be the 1% of insane Nintendo fans who think everything has to be catered to just them. They won't let it go. That's why they released that stupid controller. Remember they released the GameCube controller for people?
Hey, I do actually like. I have the GameCube controller for the Wii U, and I actually do like because I'm just so comfortable playing that way.
Yeah, because you played it forever. But honestly, if you took yourself out of the situation and you had never used that controller before, you would not look at that and go, "Oh, I want that."
No, of course not.
You go, God, no, this thing's crap. You're only excited about it because you've seen it before, because it's been like it's something you've used for decades.
Yeah, no, of course not. But I'm comfortable with it. It's just like the PlayStation controller. I love the play. It's my favorite controller still to this day. Is because I'm really comfortable with it. I don't enjoy any other controller but that one.
Well, there's some new news that came out recently. The Nintendo Switch has completely sold more in a year and a half consoles than the GameCube.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
It's also it's neck and neck with the PS4's first year sales, and it's kind of ridiculous how far ahead its sales are against the curve.
In its lifetime, in its current
I
lifetime.
won't
And-
mention the system. I'll just say other system.
Well, this is something interesting. So there's some games that are on PC, Switch, and PS4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like for instance, like Dragon Ball Fighter. Okay, are on all three of those. Okay. I did not realize this. That Switch is second for the most amount of players on it, after the PC. And I was like, wow, PS4 is third? That's really surprising. It shows how many people are taking their Switches with them just to want to play a fighting game.
It's not that exciting when you think about the wealth of fighting games on the PS4 versus what's on the
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Switch. Obviously, everybody who likes fighting games is buying it on Switch because that's all they can get. They can't get Tekken. They can't get Guilty Gear. They can't get... Well, Virtua Fighter's dead. They can't get Mortal Kombat. Like, the player base is spread out amongst multiple games.
Well, there is actually rumors that the next Guilty Gear is going to be on the Switch.
Maybe.
Because the reason why... Because Arc System has been working.
Fighting game on the Switch with the no D-pad.
Okay, this is what I didn't find. I found this out. I'm ordering one actually. Well, the next couple of days I'm going to order one. Hori, which is obviously they make controllers. They're known for arcade sticks. They made a licensed Joy-Con by Nintendo that has a D-pad instead of the buttons.
Yeah, and I heard it sucked.
No, it's amazing.
And it doesn't vibrate.
No, it doesn't vibrate.
Have
But
gyroscope.
but it's not made for that. It's made for people that just want a joystick on it.
Well, we'll see.
And people love it for the fighting games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I would have loved to have it when I was playing like Curse of the Moon mobile. That would have been really great.
They also made one. It's a stupid little stick-on one that's awful too.
Oh yeah,
pretty bad.
No, people love the Hori one. It's actually hard to get hold of some right now in North America. I'm going to be ordering mine from Japan because it's actually like $20 cheaper.
Yeah, but how much it costs to ship?
Oh, it's really cheap ship. It's only $5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you'll get it like next year.
No, it'll take like a couple weeks, but that'll be fine.
That's China that takes that long.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought
because you got the
everything overseas.
because that's the thing. Customs out of China take forever.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why that is. Like all those like but Japan's like really quick. It's like
Yeah, when I
boom.
first explained that the postal service and everything, they tear everything apart. Or
Yeah.
Make sure that there's no water. They can't even send anything that contains water
Nope.
over here.
Huh. Jeez.
I wouldn't
in
want
case of
any
like
water from
viruses,
there anyway.
bacteria.
Yeah.
Insane.
I mean, let's be real. They don't wear those masks for a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So
They're crazy.
so Grim, do you think they're going to hit the 20 million
20 million what?
by the end of the year?
20 million?
It's hard to say. It really depends on how well they do on Christmas, but I honestly think that if that rumor is true about that PS4 bundle, they're gonna have a hard time doing it. Because if that PS4 bundle is true with the Spider-Man, $200 for a PS4 with Spider-Man is an insane deal.
No, it is.
You've got
It is.
kids all over the place who love Marvel heroes and love Spider-Man, and then out comes this thing. Like, I think they're gonna have a rough time competing against
Well,
that.
the new CEO says that's going to be really easy hitting 20 million. They're expecting a lot more. Like, so that's their projected, but they expect to do more than that.
Oh, we'll
They've
see.
already sold over 20 million.
No. They're talking about just this year. 2018, they've sold, it states here, 5.7 million Switches this
you
year
think they'll hit 20 million Switches this
by
year?
March 30th.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about fiscal year, not year.
I was gonna say, damn, they got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, but they're expecting huge numbers just November and December alone are going to be huge numbers. November alone is a huge video game month in general.
Mm-hmm.
For all companies in general. That's just a huge video game month.
Techtober, Broketober, everything Tober.
Yeah, and obviously the reason why is because if we're getting into the winter season, a lot of people stay indoors. They release a lot of video games.
Well, they come out with a lot of stuff for Christmas.
And Christmas too. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's always been a really big month. So I don't know. I think they will. I think they'll easily hit that goal. But